Yo, what it do, what the business is, your boy Legendary Seddo, and I got a very special guest today. Well, not a special guest. He's more like a guest or more like a host. Whenever he feel like it, he think he can do whatever he want to do, man. But we got a very special episode for y'all today. I want to introduce the VP, my right hand, my guy, D Brown.
D Brown for the win, man. I'm in this bitch. Y'all see me over here. Y'all see me on the reaction videos with Lex. Man, I do it all. They really call me DT-Bo because I do it all.
DT-Bo. As you see, man, we're in a beautiful home here, man, in Kissimmee, Florida, man. We rocking out. We got Mike, TC in the cut, man. We got a couple of other members around the house floating around, taking naps and, getting ready for the day and stuff like that. So, shout out. I want to shout out Benji, man, for, first of all, welcome him to the Legendary Hall of Fame. He been rocking with me for 7+ years, man. First started the brand.
Yeah.
And he's a big influence on what we do when it comes to camera work. Was our first camera guy, so I definitely want to take this time out right now to say I appreciate you, bro. Keep pushing. Let's go. But
appreciate you, Benji.
We're gonna have some fun today, man. Matter of fact, before we even do that, let's take a shot. Just because we at a location of content creation this weekend, we supposed to have a show. We supposed to have a tattoo convention. Both got postponed, but not canceled. So we will be in Tampa on next Friday, which will be the 21st. If this come out before or after, I don't know. And then July 24th through July 27th, we will actually be staying in Tampa with a full content creation weekend. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a fun 3-4 days, man. I'm gonna have some shows set up. I'm gonna have the convention set up, and we're gonna throw a party that night as well. So let's get it though. Let's take this shot, man. This shot is just for the team being here, man, doing something special this weekend.
Hey, to the team.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Hey, ghosts, if y'all out there, man, holler at your boy. But with that being said, first thing is, man, I ain't trying to cuss, but first thing is first. The first thing we're going to talk about, man, I want to talk about before we even get into the topics and shit like that. Mm-hmm. I see people around the city doing content creation, man. Keep going, keep doing it. Just remember, dog, I'm one of the goats in the city when it came to that. And, nigga ain't always been the most popular, had the most going on, but I think I've been the most consistent with posting when it came to content, when it came to podcasts, when it came to interviews in the streets, bike week, all that shit. So all I ask, man, don't forget where it come from. Yours truly, Seddo. We know that. That's neither here or there. I ain't hating either. Like I say, keep going. Hope we can link on other projects, other people that's in the city that's vibing with the content creation. Believe me, I'm watching, I see it, and it make me happy because now I'm not the only one doing this shit. Feel me? So it's like we can be on some baby Atlanta type shit where, how like all the trap rappers in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Daytona might come to some content creation shit to where we got like all these YouTubers that become famous like that shit.
Hey, and if y'all want to boss up y'all life, all you got to do is get in with us, man.
Yeah.
That's all you really got to do.
For real, man. But yeah, I've been watching, man. So we got some crazy topic to talk about today. So we've talked about the small car syndrome, right?
Yes.
So you say you want me to talk about the Kendrick and Drake beef, man. I haven't talked about it, but let's talk about it. What if you had a question for me, what you want me to say about it?
I mean, I feel you got some strong opinions on this, on Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like picking sides?
So how I was raised, the people that I was around, it was always, if it was a beef, whether it was in person or it was somebody that you rocking with, it's one or the other. I feel as if being bluntly true with it is lame as fuck to me to like this person, they're beefing, and then like you supposed to like this person way more, but then this person drops a song which was a hit, and I think he dropped 2 hits. If I can remember that, I was like, yeah, this nigga, he killing this nigga. But then like how people acted during the Super Bowl, it was like y'all already had heard the song 1,000,000 times. Ain't nothing changed. Then we can get into everybody who woke. It was a message in the Super Bowl. It took you 3 weeks to realize that, or watching 1,000 videos. It's not like the Super Bowl was going on and you was watching it like, oh shit. Oh, his messages, man, it was like 24, 48, 72, 96 hours. People getting back on YouTube. Man, it was a message in there, man. You had to watch it. So, you didn't even know that.
So I'm saying though, like if they didn't catch the message in real time, then they can't catch the message.
It was this. It was knowing. It was something that Lex could even say. People was complaining about the Super Bowl the same night and the next day. It was y'all people fans of what was going on. When I say y'all people, that was trying to back it by digging on why it meant so much, but we've never had to dig in a Super Bowl. Like I'm a fan of football, right? I know people just watch the Super Bowl and that is it. They go into the Super Bowl parties and that's it. That's not me. I'm a real fan and my team was in it. But I could tell you a few performances that, you know what I'm saying, was just life-changing or just a performance that you never, like Janet Jackson Titty came out, right? With Justin Timberlake. You got Beyonce that always kills you.
And
you had
the titty pop out incident was life-changing?
I would say life-changing as a kid because I saw titties for the first time. Okay. I was in elementary when that happened. And my mom literally tried to grab my face. So,
I mean, Kendrick's halftime performance wasn't anywhere that was more entertainment. When it comes to like Kendrick halftime performance being a message, it was like that was his intention was to try to show everybody something.
That's why to me I would have respected that performance more at the BET Awards, at the Grammys, or the Hip Hop Awards. A lot of people that's established don't do Hip Hop Awards, right?
Them stages ain't as big as.
But you get what I'm just giving you what I would have expected. When I'm watching the Super Bowl, what are we watching for? If y'all are fans, anybody know what? Like 90% of America is watching the Super Bowl for. It's a fun fact.
I wouldn't even say 90%. Oh, you saying like commercials and shit?
There you go.
Yeah.
A lot of people are literally, you have people that do not watch football at all. But if you know anything about the Super Bowl, people are watching it because every commercial is a new commercial with movies coming out, albums coming out, new sodas. It just be shit that we never saw, and it's more creation. Then I think they're paying $1 million per ad.
So they're watching for something. They want to be entertained. And my thing was like Lex is the perfect person who did his research that night, the day after that, and day after that, and reacted to it. When did you react to that video? 3 days later. He had done enough research. What 3 days is? 72 hours? Right? Yeah.
So he had a lot of research, working 8 hours a day, then coming home and doing what his due diligence to make sure he goes through the video and see what other people were saying, reactions, whatever.
My problem, I was on that with him.
I know.
All right.
I just didn't know how many days after he.
Oh yeah.
I know he did it. Obviously, I just didn't know how long it took. But with that being said, I just feel as if you had to go look for a reason to like this performance with Usher and all these other performances that was during the Super Bowl. You didn't have to do none of that. As a fan of hip hop, would I say I like the performance? I like rap, so y'all was happy to see another one of us on there. That's the first thing. So I just didn't think it was entertaining. Like, I like when somebody comes out, like I know Usher changed clothes like 2-3 times. I like seeing that because it's a lot of like, where did he do that at? Like where, you know what I'm saying? How did he put roller skates on the NFL? If you watch the last one, he had roller skates on out there at the end. You know what I'm saying? Or you got 50 Cent coming from nowhere with Dr. Dre hanging from whatever the fuck was on the field. That's the shit that we watching.
It's cause like that's typical shit that people always do. How many times have you saw a motherfucker change clothes in the middle of something, like hosting a show, they go back and change clothes and then come out in something different? Or how many times have you saw somebody come from the rafters or something like that?
Right.
His intentions wasn't to just come out and entertain y'all with the same stuff that you've always been entertained with. It was definitely to send a message and be petty, like for real.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, bro. I'm not knocking the performance. Like I said, if that performance was on a different platform, I'd have liked it. The problem was I was looking for a show to be entertained. Then on top of all that, this is my problem.
Now you got the whole football game. You entertained.
We were up by 30. It was already over.
Whole football. Either way, he can't dictate how the game is gonna go.
You're not understanding what I'm saying,
but the game is.
I'm watching the Super Bowl halftime show to be entertained. The whole world is.
That's y'all problem.
The whole world is tuned into that.
That's people's problem. That all we want is entertainment. We don't ever want to like get some type of message out of something, man.
It wasn't the time, bro.
How is it not the time?
It wasn't the time, bro.
Come on,
you
man.
already run the beef.
When
you
is
got
the time?
When is the time? Then I feel like the whole thing is staged. I feel like that song won 5 Grammys. Ain't no freaking way, as a fan of music, you thought that song deserved 5 Grammys.
Not like us. I would have to see the actual like title of the Grammys. But yeah, the song did good.
Come on, bro. There's so many other artists that snapped this year, bro. Glow or somebody else could have got one of them bitches, bro.
Like I said, I would have to see what titles that he won.
5 though.
But the song did well, bro.
I know it did well. My problem was that I just think it was. I think it was staged on the label. The label pushed it to a certain level because you know how Drake had sued the label and stuff like that. Lex brought up something that I didn't know, that Drake had sued because he felt like they were trying to shorten his deal, and then people was purposely pushing that song to what you were saying, take away from his value, right? Like,
which
that's crazy as hell.
I'm not in the industry, but I think that type of stuff go on all the time.
Yeah, but it was the significant value of you dropped this song. He got all these stars on this song. The internet, the DJs, everybody in the world pushing this song. You win 5 Grammys. What? That was a week before the Super Bowl or some shit like that. And then you performed the shit at the Super. Then it was information outlet. The NFL asked him not to perform it. We don't even know if that was true or not. And if it was, this is my problem. I'm not one of them. You know how we was driving the rental. You was like, it ain't mine. Right, I feel as if the Super Bowl asked him not to perform that song. I told Lex and somebody else on the phone that same day. To me, he ruined a black person being on there for a couple of years. Because if they ask you not to do something because of the wordage of and all that, with people watching who could get offended, or you know, kids watching that don't even know what that is, that at that moment they went and looked it up. That's our culture where they already don't like us. And then now you gotta watch Maroon 5 or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I think like within that, like we getting mad at the wrong thing. Like you're doing the song that they asked you not to do. Now a black person don't get a chance no more. We should be mad at the fact that why is a black person not getting a chance in the first place?
No, they get chances. To me it was the fact of you got a chance. Kendrick Lamar. We saw the headline.
That's what I'm saying. You got a chance. Well, like that's what I would be upset about. Like you got a chance. We're not talking about how a white person got the chance to do it because it's
the last 3 Super Bowl people were black. So I'm saying he got a chance. Okay, let me. Jesus, I forgot what you and Lex. I got to do my wordage. Kendrick Lamar got a chance to go up on there. Obviously, we know many black people have been on there. Obviously, I'm saying he got the chance to go up there. You know, it was either him or Wayne. So I knew somebody black was gonna be up there. But I'm just saying he got the chance to go up there as. Can y'all give me another lyrical artist that been in the Super Bowl performing? That headlined it. Shit, don't say Eminem because Eminem was a side.
I don't know.
A lyricist, I said. Dr. Dre's a producer. And he's not lyrical.
He may be the only one. You got the most extensive knowledge.
I know. I'm just asking to see if somebody might know if I'm tripping or something.
Do you know of any other lyricists?
No. My problem is if you're beefing, how many rap beef artists you ever see perform in the Super Bowl?
He wouldn't. He's not a rap beef artist.
Though. No. I'm asking somebody beefing. I'm asking somebody beefing.
Like in a current beef.
Right. What I'm getting at is like that culture doesn't. You know how many beefs we've had, like Tupac, Biggie. That shit is promoted in a negative way at times. You know, obviously many people lost their lives and shit like that. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of every song he did before then, you know, I didn't like it. It was cool. I just hated the fact that he performed it, and if they ask him not to perform it, to me, you don't ruin it for us, bro. Not saying he shouldn't have, because it made sense to do it. But if they ask you not to do it, which we don't know, I heard that from a friend. Now I got a problem because damn, it's like, oh, I'm here, so fuck every other nigga that's trying to come up here and do this shit after me. I don't like stuff like that. Cause then now you closing doors that was we've been had Beyonce, Usher, Michael Jackson.
I don't know. I think that come with Kendrick. Like you already know he's already shown who he is. Mm-hmm. So it's like you can ask him not to do something, but you already know that if he want to do it, he's gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, and the reason that I do feel they were lying because the fact that he put it in there, he had to practice. So and then
he had to rehearse it.
Yeah, he had to rehearse it. You can't tell me nobody who told him not to do that was not there. So I think that's BS, and that was for clout too, by the way. But yeah, I mean, I know now we ain't gonna hear from Kendrick Lamar for 3 years. I know somebody told me he dropped it, then you don't see him, and
yeah,
you know, so it is what it is. I personally didn't like the performance, and I thought it was just, to me, kind of. I'm trying to use better words because I got friends that like this shit. It was just whack to me. At the end, everybody was dancing to a song that they heard a million times. That's all. I mean, the song slapped once again because the Rod Wave verdicts got fucked up. I like Rod Wave too. I just can't listen to it. Kendrick Lamar, you killed that song. I've just heard it a million times already. Niggas is dancing, and then it's like I can't say what I want to say.
Why is that a problem? Like think about this. I always use this song as an example. When This Is How You Do It, This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan come on, niggas go to dancing. We done heard that song over 1 million times. That just means that the song has a timeless value to it.
Absolutely. It's like T Grizzly, First Day Out. I mean, Male Dreams and Nightmares. And this is my problem. I watched this nigga.
Go ahead.
Like this. Full off of whatever the hell we was eating, right? And I'm just giving him an example because the next day I watched many videos. Everybody was like this. Right? Watching Super Bowl halftime show. Right? Niggas was doing this. Right? We just watching the Super Bowl, right? And then, oh man. You really about to, like, I'm watching him. I'm playing Warzone. I'm watching him. What's he? You know, Lex knows all these songs.
What's
right?
the problem with that?
I'm getting at it, bro. That was the only freaking song that y'all was waiting on.
What's the problem with that? I don't understand the problem with that. Like, people like the song. The song has that effect on people.
Why didn't nobody do that to all the other songs?
Because those songs didn't have that same effect on everybody.
Then to me,
what's the problem with that is what I'm saying.
Niggas, I can't say what I want to say.
Say how you feel, bro.
Niggas is not gangsters, bro. Like, that's a West Coast, whatever.
You don't have to be a
that's
gangster to like the song,
say it, bro. I can't say it. Don't matter, bro.
You don't have to be a gangster to like the song. Okay, for example,
it don't matter.
You like, if a Migos song come on, you dancing to it, you like it, you ain't shooting nobody.
I've done a lot of the shit that they done, and it's factual.
Man, no.
Yes, it is.
You don't.
How can you tell me what I did,
bro? I'm not. Listen, you gotta let me talk.
All right.
You don't have to do everything that these people are saying in the song to enjoy the song. Like, true. You don't have to, bro.
Right. Like, I like R&B, but I ain't soft at all. But I like R&B, so you're right. You're absolutely right.
You don't have to be soft to like R&B.
No, I'm saying the way that some of the songs I like is like lover boy songs, right? But I'm not a lover boy, if that make any sense. But I just like the song. So yes, you're right.
So, and like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to be a certain way to connect with a song. Like, if a song just connect with you, you just like that song. You don't necessarily. There's Spanish songs that come on right now. I don't know one word of what they're saying, but that shit come on and I'm like, estoy, because I like the song. I like the vibe. So
I'll tell you, from my point of view, is a lot of the songs that I do listen to, it's the opposite for me. If that make any sense. That's why I don't have a wide variety on artists.
Yeah.
It's certain things that they say, like, you know, like everybody joke about Takeoff saying mama, right? But I'm a mama's boy. I love my mama. And it's a funny ad-lib to me because it's something that I probably would want to use if they wasn't using it. Or you listen to Dolph. Certain things he said, or his documentary, what made me fall in love with Dolph as an artist, bro, was the fact how he took care of the community. That's something that you see us feeding the homeless and shit. He was doing the same shit. It's certain things that they say, certain things that they do, to where, to me, I'm more in tuned. Not just in the music, or more of like when they say something, I'm like, damn, bro, I've done that.
I mean, like, yeah, you relate to a song. I feel like that's why people have go-to songs that they listen to when they in a certain mood. Like, if I'm sometimes, like, I get down, like I feel upset, I listen in the Rod Wave, and like I can relate to the things that he's saying, but it's not to a point to where I can't listen to it because I'm not relating to it.
Yeah,
I think I would almost guarantee, bro, you're in a small minority of people like that.
For sure.
The majority of people, they just like the vibe of the song, even if they ain't doing none of that shit in the song.
Yeah, when I saw Black Youngster celebrating Dolph dying, bro, I took majority. I got more shit to take off of there but he did that joint album with Moneybag, and I like that album, so it's tough. But I used to have the Black Youngster albums, bro. When I saw that video that canceled him, because he got canceled right after that, and he had the fake Dolph headstone behind him, man, I could never again, bro. I could never again.
So, I want to ask about the picking sides thing, right?
All right.
Because like you was feeling like if you're going for Kendrick to win the battle, then you can't be listening to Drake like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So take two artists that you really like. Let's say the Migos started beefing with Dolph. You know, hypothetically, would you pick a side?
Yeah.
And then you gonna stop listening to the other person's
music? I would say it was, you know how like that beef, correct me if I'm wrong, it didn't start deep, did it?
What, Kendrick and
I don't remember the first two songs. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Something like that I'm cool with.
I feel like Kendrick was non-friendly from the jump.
Kendrick never liked Drake.
I know he never liked him, but what I'm getting at, it wasn't like Night Like Us. Yeah. Like, I didn't see it picking up until like 2-3 songs in where I'm like, I think I saw the Lex talking about like, okay, this nigga not playing with Drake. Like, what Drake finna do? Like, and then Drake just went quiet.
After 616, shit got real.
Yeah. I used to hear him talking about it. Like, shit, okay, this shit getting real. Let me go listen to this song. And then I'm in the truck like, why? This ain't okay. These niggas don't like each other now.
And then like even with that, it's like even if you picking a side, you want to go hear what the opposition done came out with. So like if I'm going for Kendrick, I want Kendrick to win this battle, and then Drake drop. Yeah, nigga, I'm finna break my neck to go see what he just dropped because I want to hear what he said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just the loyalty for me with stuff is weird, man. It's just something that I just feel as if they beefed, I would hate that beef. Like, damn, they beefing with Dolph, but I gotta rock with who I rock with, regardless, bro. It's just how I am. Like who was in the army, who was in Afghanistan with other fuck all them other units. These are my guys right here.
I'm not knocking you, bro, but like I said, I think you're in a very small minority that just make you like real unique. But I'm telling you, most people not like that. Cause like we talked about this all the time. Like we was definitely hoping Kendrick won. Like we rooting for Kendrick, but I'm still listening to more Drake than I listen to Kendrick. Like for real, because I just like Drake music more than Kendrick.
Yeah, I feel like it was good for the culture, and I was happy to see y'all happy. Like lyrical. I do wish, I told him before, Big Sean, J. Cole would have stayed in it. I think Big Sean would have been a sleeper pick. Because the way that he raps, and I like Big Sean more than I like all them. So I just love his delivery, and I do wish he was a part of that. And I wish J. Cole would have definitely hit the the notepad and went stupid, because to me he would have went real stupid.
He could have ate both them boys up.
Yeah, bro, easy, bro. Big Sean just would have won with delivery, and to me, because a lot of people don't rock with Kendrick. A lot of people do, though. I mean, Drake is just a household name. So,
what I think it is, everybody wanted to see Drake lose. When you winning all the time, so like just so much, and I know you feel it because just from like hearing stories and like you telling me about your life, it definitely seemed like things you try you're successful at. So that would also gain you a bunch of haters that just want to see you lose, because from their perspective they seeing you win constantly.
I'll tell you, bro, that's a true statement, man. I got one story. We can go to the next topic. I remember, bro, when NCAA 14 was out, right? I was undefeated in the house. I'm talking about niggas coming over from school, from when we was going to mainland and shit like that. And we had a little bit of money in our pockets, and we betting games at the house. Dog, my parents went to Vegas, feel me? And we had, we went to have people over there. We had everybody over there. We hanging out, right? Yeah. Doing shit we don't need to be doing. And NCAA, we went from the room, put that bitch in the living room on the big screen, right? Mm-hmm. Dog, I run through the house. Easy word. I remember my homeboy Jalen Miles, right? We was tight as fuck. Nigga come over. Jalen, if you watching this, I don't even know if you remember this. We done bet 20, 30 on the game, something like that. 21 skunk, you know how that shit used to go. I don't know if they do 21 still. It's 21 skunk NCAA. This nigga go and pick Oregon. I got Florida State because I'm loyal. So,
hold on, this in 2014 you said?
Yeah, the last one they made.
Oregon had a little team.
They did. They had Mariota and all them. Anthony Thomas, LaMichael James. Yeah, they was stacked.
Yeah, they had a little team.
So then I'm like, okay, cool. I'm still playing with State. Jameis Winston was there. Okay. And we just had one.
Famous Jameis.
Yeah, we just had one the year before. Okay. So we still had that, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I start losing. And I didn't know that many people did not like me winning. Because I went to losing and niggas was like celebrating. Yeah. But like, it was like my brothers. Like, so I'm playing, I'm like, damn, boy, what you gonna do? And I'm like, nigga, you win. And then he scored again. Nigga done dapped him up. I'm in the house like, what? I'm bamboozled. Like, I thought my brother would have came to me like, hey, bro, you tighten up, bro. Money on the line. It was like, damn, boy, said finna lose. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because you constantly winning, man.
So the nigga got up 21-3, right? I ended up kicking the field goal. He had 14. He went back, scored 21. It was 21-3 halftime. I beat that boy 63-21. So just let that marinate, bro.
Hold on, what was the score at halftime?
21-3. No cap.
You scored over 50 points in 2 quarters?
Bro, when they went to talking and high-fiving, you know that shit when you stand up in front of the TV?
That sounded like he just put the controller down and walked away.
You know when you stand up in front of the TV?
Oh yeah, it get real.
Shirt come off?
Yeah.
and then at this point now, I'm you know I can sell out.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like if we finna fight after this game, we just finna have to fight after this game. And fuck all y'all. First of all, I'm not gonna fight.
I understand how.
But like now, I ain't talking no more. Ain't nothing to discuss. Ryan, fuck you. Like.
But that shit get real.
Yeah, bro.
Lil Snoop, that's how Lil Snoop got killed.
Right, yeah. But it was kind of his fault, I heard, too, because he was Southern man. Said some things, you know. But all my life been like that. I feel like people be praying for me to lose. I got people, man, listen, man. I got people I know watching us, waiting for us to fall off. And you know what's crazy about it? We ain't never gonna fall off, bro. You can choose sides. You can dance. You can do whatever you need to do. We will never fall off. We gonna always be a household name, man. I had to say that with my shades off. You feel me?
Gonna keep winning forever, ever.
All right, bro.
Ever.
What else you got though, man? What's up? Talk to me, man. Cause we having some fun today. You feel me?
Shit. I mean, spotlight on me. I mean, what's been going on in the world that you've seen like that has just caught your attention?
I was really happy that the Eagles won the Super Bowl. You know.
I guess that's their first time winning in how long?
6 years. We just won.
Yeah, they good. It's not like how I think that the Cubs in baseball, like they went 100 years without winning. Yeah, it's not something like that.
We went a long time too though, since the NFL was established. 2018 was our first one.
Oh, and then y'all won another one in 5 years.
What's been great is since that year we've been like good. So I've been able to appreciate the fact that if they think about it, 2 years ago we lost to the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. So we went to 3 Super Bowls in 6 years or some shit like that.
Okay.
So it's something to definitely talk about.
Yes, it's something going on in Philly then.
Other than that, let me see what we got. What could I ask you, man? If we had the convention this weekend, how do you think we would have did?
Oh, we would have did great because like I feel like we was prepared for it. We was coming in there like professional. We had like our whole strategy plan, you know, with the table set up and backdrop and monitors showing our stuff. We making up pamphlets to like be able to pass out to people and shit like that. I definitely feel we would have been successful. And then being that they pushed it back to July, I think.
July 24th through the 27th.
We got even more time to prepare. There's no reason that we're not successful. We don't come away from there with some like new clients, new people watching Legendary. Be done sold some merch. Like we definitely were prepared. We were prepared for success, and we have even more time to be more successful. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. How do you feel about, you know, this last 2 weeks we had with doing our first real estate job, bro?
Shit, I just elevating, like you just said, like we're not gonna fall off. Mm-hmm. It's stuff like that shows us we consistently elevate and we stepping into lanes that we weren't in before. 5 years from now, man, we gonna be looking back on this like, bro, you remember when we was stepping in that Airbnb and we thought we was doing something then? Look at us now, bro. Like,
right.
Yeah.
I would say it's a proud moment too, knowing it got pushed back, because now we can even perfect, you know what I'm saying, the plan we had even more, mm-hmm. to where we can get deeper with certain things that we kind of was probably scratching the surface with.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have to me, I don't think we had enough merch ordered. So now you telling me we have 3-4 months to get more, you know, merch order, and then also with setting up another show and stuff like that. Cause I'm trying to make that shit kind of how we was gonna do this weekend, where it's a show here, next morning we got to show up here and do that. I think we work better when we like that, and people who's, you know, on a team can get a full grasp of what it's really like to be Legendary. You know, I always say we took a break to get the production right. Now that I feel like the production is right, it's time to get back to what the fuck made us what we is. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we will be in the studio here soon. We will have Soulja in the studio here soon. We will have music videos pumping. You know, we collabing with other brands. Shout out Jamman, man. I got some big news dropping real soon, man. Just gonna have to wait and see. But real soon, man, it's about to be a lot of collabs. And I always got to shout out Euphoria for giving not just me a chance as a promoter, but my brand a chance with pumping content out of there and giving us the free range to be able to shoot, walk in, and feel like, you know what I'm saying, we deserve to be there because we do want to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
So
I told you, like, Euphoria done got me like spoiled with clubs. I don't even want to go to just like a regular club that I've never been to. Yeah. I don't even want to go in there. I only want to go to Euphoria where we walk in that bit and we feel like, like we kings in this shit.
Yeah.
We running this section over here, bottles coming out. Like,
yeah. It's been a blessing too, because you got to put yourself in my scenario where I kind of got us in there, and then like I'm able to go in there, be in the section, and niggas is charging at the door, and they like, oh no, that's D. That's that's Meech, right?
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes me feel great. Like it ain't just me. Because, people out there will try to play on my name and make it seem like, oh, I'm for me.
Nah.
It's the simple fact of being able to put, obviously get myself through the door, but at the same time, I get myself through the door, bring y'all with me. You know what I'm saying?
People are asking me, like, what they charge at Euphoria for these shows. Bro, I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what they charge.
Yeah.
When we gonna get some more music from Seddo?
Oh, man. So, Koya, you back there, right? So we got the ace assistant back there, man. The number one assistant out there. You feel me?
Yeah. Shout out Chloe.
I would say, what's this? It's March what? It's March 15th. You will have a new song by Seddo by the summer.
We gonna have a song or a project?
No, it'll be one song first to test the waters. Cause what I did was, let's kind of hit the lab a little bit. We got some new beats. We gonna fuck around with it in the crib, and we're gonna we finna hit the ground running. I just, like I say, it's baby steps. So I'm gonna be working on my real estate license here in about a month.
Okay.
And then once I want to get done with that, then be able to focus on that, because where I'm at right now in my life, on my everyday job, is not allowing me to be able to, if the right word is focus on that. So I need to get the hell away from over there, figure something out, or, whether it's promotion or something. I just been in the same spot for a couple of years now, and I don't like that. So I become very stagnant, and standing, in the same position, and I get bored fast with anything. So once I'm done with that, I got you. I promise.
So, and then I have a question that's really more so just I'm more interested in. I don't know if anybody else is. Maybe they may be. When you gonna have D Brown for the Win featured on one of your songs?
So I was thinking for the project, I wanted at least you, Lex, Soldier, a couple people that I fuck with. DC5 got a song we did. I was see can I get my hands on that from them. And then we're gonna have to throw Uncle T on on the back end of a song like we did with the other song. So I got you. I'll say when the project's about to drop, you'll definitely be a part of that.
Okay. All right.
My fear with it is we have two different rap styles. So I don't know. We would have to really get together and really lab. Not it's my song. I send you the beat. Check it out. Sing it 16. Actually put it together, from scratch.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That first style is what I'm more. What I like to do more, because I'm versatile. Like I know you. Most of my music you'll hear is like some emotional music or like something deep where I'm trying to wake somebody up, make you think about something. That's definitely what I like to do. What's fun to me though is like a song that I could just get on and talk shit, like brag and boast and stuff like that. And I'm versatile. I think so. Definitely whatever song that you have that you want me to get on, I could do my thing. All
right. Well, you know how we got inspired with talking to Uncle T yesterday about 16? I think I want to do something like that.
Okay, so that's more like my alley.
That's what I'm saying. But that's why I want you to be heavily included in the song, where it's not just, I recorded it with Lex. Hey, bro, I need you to do this 16 so I can send it to Chico to get mastered. Nah, bro. Hey, tonight we ain't got shit to do. I found this beat. Pull up, let me know. Lex made it. We need to figure something out.
All right.
I just want to be able to get more in tune with projects, and I feel like a song with you has to be a project song and not a single song. It'll be a song on there where it's like a sleeper. So where they might hear and be like
a deep cut.
That's
this
what
nigga Apple call them deep cuts.
Like this nigga did this.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. But I got y'all, man. I miss it. I miss being an artist, man. But if I'm being real with you, bro, I love doing this production shit way more.
Yeah. I think I just told you. I just told you the other day. We did a toast last night. Y'all had me toast, which that you put me on the spot with that.
You had the mic, bro.
But nah, if I wasn't doing this, bro, I thought about it. I would wake up, go to work, do all this other like random stuff that I be doing, which is still like a lot of work and responsibility type stuff. I wouldn't be doing this though, and like I see this as us chasing a dream, like a passion, us doing something that we believe in. If I wasn't doing this, bro, like I said, I would just be doing my responsibilities and like just living life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that for me. It's very emotional to hear that all the time from y'all, because it's like it let me know that my long nights of when I'm by myself thinking of plans, my nights of when I know I'm being annoying, maybe hitting you up with some notes or call you up with a voice. I always send her random voice memos or stuff. I do appreciate y'all being here for this ride, and then I like the fact that y'all can get in kind of where you fit in and create value. That's why certain things are said where they're like, "Oh, who room is that?" It's not my job. You know, even though I can clearly do that, but it's more of making people feel important and feel like it's not just about me, to where if everybody just calling me, what the fuck I need a VP for? You know what I'm saying? Right. And then you got to think of the title is of operations. So anything that we're doing of operations, obviously, you know, man, you were writing these scripts and, you know, I'm coming to you with these crazy ideas of a tattoo convention and doing how detailed, but you were able to create it a little bit more to where certain things here and there you changed and we were able to do, you know what I'm saying, to get ourselves ready, including Charm as well, who was a big hand with that, and Benji, you know, because that was something I know Ben had wanted to do. So to be able to do certain things of like content creation, how we just had Meech and Mike outside, they're not here for no reason. You know, they're not here to support me. I'm out there with them. You know? You know what I'm saying? Making sure that they get the pictures that they can post, so that way brands can hit them up. Meech hit me up. Mike hit me up about a fashion show. They don't know I'm about to lock in the building in about a month. So it's like I haven't been talking about it, bro. Yeah, I'm ready for that. I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm already working on it, bro. I already have 2 buildings basically. I just trying to figure out what's gonna work best for the way that it need to be done. Cause if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Ain't no half stepping. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be some shit that we ain't gonna never forget, cause it's gonna be our first one. We just gotta make sure we ready. So it's heating up. Just know a building is. I've already talked to the owners of a building. I'm just trying to see what the setup gonna be like.
It's heating up like the rings on a stove, my boy.
Yeah, okay. Man. Yeah, man. Well, with that being said, man, we need to save some space. We gotta hit the drawing board, edit a little bit, delete a little bit, move some shit around a little bit, man. I just want to say, for real, man, of this content creation weekend, I want to say to my brand first and foremost, I appreciate y'all. My mom came down from Georgia to watch the Jits for me so I could be here, because it was my weekend with the kids. So that's the biggest thing too with me, is like one day, man, I hope they're able to watch me on YouTube and realize, you know, some of them days and stuff that I wasn't there, that I'm doing something to where one day they'll be able to not want for anything. You know, it would be more of, you know, if we need it, we can go handle it. Obviously not spoil them all the way, you know, but get them in a place to where college, cars, and, you know, helping them maybe with their business, whatever they want to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to be there for them and not just kick them out at 18.
I think ideally you want to put them in a position where they don't have to worry about like minor things, so that they can focus on a bigger purpose. Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing with just doing all of this. Just, you know, people that's out there supporting me, man, supporting the brand. You know, my birthday video meant a lot to me, even though I knew it was coming. I would say it just held significant value to, you know, you guys reached out to other people that's not even with the brand, and also just seeing like my pops them on the video with the merch on. You know, the fact that they took time out their day to order merch, even though I probably told them to get it. Yeah. They still got it, you know. And people in the past too that we've worked with, man, numerous of times, and people that's no longer with the brand, I do want to say also to y'all, thank you for, you know, the time that we did spend together. I know it was a lot of ups and downs. It was a lot of, you know, beginner shit going on in the beginning of not knowing, you know, what we needed to do. But I do feel as if everything happened for a reason, and without whoever was not with on our team no more, for the stint that it was here, it meant a lot to me. For you to accept me for who I am, if you did or not, but still be here and make friends and even help yourself get to the next level. You know, it's never no hating shit with me. It's always wanting to see people be successful and make it in life. You know what I'm saying? So we finna keep pushing. Yeah, man, party tonight. We finna be vlogging it. We got this episode dropping. Shout out to MIA. That'll be dropping in a couple of days. And then we got another podcast coming up with, I can't tell y'all, but it's gonna be a really big podcast, man. So y'all stay blessed. Chase them dreams. L's up. We out, man.
Hold up.